So in the first part of this video, the first thing we're going to do is try to find some physical dissertations. So these are the dissertations that are sitting on the shelves in the library. So in order to do that, we need to go through to summon to run that search. So I've set my search all function here. I'm going to click on search and that will bring me through to the summon interface. So from the summon interface then, if I just want to see how many dissertations are actually physically in the library, all I have to do is use my filters here on the left hand side of the screen. So I filter by library catalogue, and then by content type I choose dissertation, and we're seeing that there is 1,378 dissertations in the library. So really the best way to go about searching these from here is you would either, if you already know the name of an author, you could just search for the name of the author in the search field. If you don't have the name of the author, you could then go and run some keyword searches. So if I maybe run, I don't know, primary science, and see if there's anything here under that category. So yeah, we're seeing it's giving me 9 results if I search primary science. So again, these are all dissertations, as you can see, that are currently on the shelf in the library. One thing I would say is that it's not a great idea at the moment to search by the subject. Okay, so we'll see these subject categories here. The reason for that is because, so I've gone back, I've just brought up the 1,378 dissertations. The reason why at the moment I don't recommend filtering by subject is because, as you'll see, the number of dissertations here doesn't add up to 1,378. So a lot of the older dissertations may not have really complete records, and it would only really be the newer dissertations that are showing up under these subject fields. So the subject categories aren't the most thorough way to search dissertations at the moment. One other way you could do it is you could just browse by year. So if I take the slider here and I go up maybe to the last year of 2019, it's only giving 45 results. So you could potentially just scan down through 45 and see if there's anything within your subject area. And then you could come back to your slider, set it to 2018, and then, browse through those ones as well. But keyword searching, you filter by dissertation and by library catalogue, and then using the slider then to get more recent dissertations is the best way to go about it when you're using Summon. You can find any of the college's electronic dissertations on the institutional repository. So to access the institutional repository from the home page, click on the mirror link just here underneath the main search bar, and this will bring you through to the institutional repository page. So you can see here that there are different kinds of publications in Mirror, but they're all publications by academic staff and research students. So they range from peer-reviewed publications, archive collections, and also, of course, dissertations, which is what we're here to look at now. So to search dissertations then, you simply need to click on the Mirror Thesis and Dissertations link. So this brings up just a total of 142 dissertations. So there's only a small number currently available on Mirror. Most of the college's dissertations are kept on the shelves in the library. But moving forward, this collection will grow significantly over the next few years as we add more and more dissertations to the collection. So from here, really the best way to search is to filter by the faculty. So just click on the drop down here and click on whatever faculty you're interested in. If you click and go from there, so that reduces down just to 38. And at the moment, there's not so many dissertations on here that you can't just browse through and look for content that's relevant to your research. You can, of course, also run keyword searches in the search bar, but there's so few on here at the moment that I just think it's easier to browse these rather than doing keyword searching. At the moment, just be conscious as well, you have subject filters here. Again, the records on our dissertations do need to be tidied up and they do need more detail added to them. So these filters are not the most useful or not the most accurate filters at the moment. So again, for now, I just recommend searching by your faculty and then browsing the results, and it shouldn't take you too long to browse through because there's only a few dissertations on here at the moment. So the last place to go to find electronic dissertations is a resource called Rian. And Rian is an Irish research repository. So it's a place where a lot of research students from institutions all around Ireland deposit their research. So to find Rian, if you scroll down here and click on our resources link, and from that page then, if you come down to the very bottom, and you'll see this Rian Open Access Irish Research Publications link, so we'll click on that, and that brings us through to the website. So from here, if you just click on the advanced search first, and what we'll see is you have your search engine at the top. It shows you all the different item types, so you have everything from taught MA, research MA, to chapters from PhD dissertations and that kind of thing. And then it shows you a list of all of the institutions that contribute to the resource. So searching this is very straightforward. So I'm just going to run a search here and see what it brings up. So I've just searched for second language acquisition, and we'll see then it's going to bring up a series of results. And again, you can use the filters then. If you're a PhD student, you can filter by thesis. You can obviously filter by the institution, and then you can filter by the years as well. So it's a very good resource. It's got a lot of really good content from institutions all around Ireland, and most of what is published in here would be like a first class honours result. So that's just a quick look at Rian. You search it in the same way that you can search any of the other resources that we've looked at. You've got the advanced search function, you've got your Boolean operators, and you've got your filters. So again, you search it in a similar way to how we've searched other resources. There are other features, like you can click on the statistics page if you just want to see how many institutions have uploaded papers and that kind of thing, which is interesting to look at. But again, for searching for papers, just go to the advanced search and just do some general keyword searches, and you should find a good range of material on here.